Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. In this video, we want to show you how the Buhari administration exposed the lie by the Independent National Electoral Commission that there were glitches on the election day, the presidential election day on February 25, 2023. We are showing this in light of recent reports by the Independent National Electoral Commission. You know that recently, the Independent National Electoral Commission, to sort of mark the 1 year after the election, the general election, released 526-page report in which it tries to address the failure of the INEC result viewing portal, IReV, to upload presidential results despite the smooth functioning of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS. While INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, attributed the challenge to technical glitches that were later resolved, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in that election, dismissed the report as deceitful. And I totally agreed with Peter Obi that the result was deceitful. The result was deceitful. It's just as deceitful as their presentation at the Election Petition Tribunal and at the Supreme Court. Obi highlighted the disparity between the successful upload of results for the House of Representatives and the Senate compared to the alleged failure in the presidential election. Obi questioned why there would be glitches or issues, especially with the presidential election, suggesting foul play on the part of the Independent National Electoral Commission. Now, I totally agreed with Peter Obi on his reaction, and I'm going to go further. The essence of this video is to show you that INEC lied, that there were glitches, and you're going to hear it from authoritative source so that people do not get deceived. And that is why I'm doing this video for the record. In years to come, when this matter will be talked about, people can make reference to this video to show that INEC lied about the glitches. Now, the clearest indication of foul play came from the mouth of the Muhammadu Buhari administration that conducted that election. How did I say so? Now, before I reveal that to you, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, after the election, you know, because of the failure of the BVAS that day to transmit the presidential election results to the IReV, that was one of the reasons why that election became a shambles, became shambolic. And after that election, you could see that the international community was not happy with the conduct of that election. You saw the European Union report on it. You saw other international organizations report on it. So there were a lot of anger around the world, including in Nigeria, to the level that some people were suggesting that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not be sworn in until all these matters are settled. Okay, so while that was going on, while that anger was on, there was an effort to do image laundering for the Buhari administration and to do image laundering for the then President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu by the government of Muhammadu Buhari. It was in course of doing that image laundering, because after the election, the international community still did not welcome Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Many countries did not congratulate him, including the President of the United States. So all these things matters to them. So Lai Mohammed, the then Minister of Information, went on a tour to United States and UK to go and convince them that what happened on the election day, because one of the reasons people were not satisfied with the emergence of Tinubu was that the glitches that affected only the presidential election result but didn't affect the National Assembly results, which was very curious that the same machine that was used for the same election, the same day, the same hour, the same second, the only one that had glitches in the transmission of the result to the IReV was that of the presidential election, which is indeed the most important of all the election in 2023. So Lai Mohammed went to United States, and it was in the United States that he exposed what happened in the course of trying to defend the people's concern about the failure of INEC to transmit that result to the IReV. It was in Washington, D.C. that Lai Mohammed revealed, to the shock of everyone, he said that the Electoral Commission, the Independent National Electoral Commission, deliberately withheld the real-time upload of presidential election results from polling units. So he said that it was INEC that deliberately stopped the transmission of the result to the IReV. So there was a deliberate sabotage by INEC. But that's not the way he put it. He said INEC stopped the real-time upload of the results from polling units. And what was his explanation for INEC doing that? He said because INEC wanted to stop those who want to sabotage, who attack the machine. There were hackers. Now, Lai Mohammed revealed this information in a report by the news agency of Nigeria, owned by the federal government of Nigeria. So it is not something like if it was published by This Day, if it was published by Premium Times, you can say, okay, maybe they were anti-government. This is a government medium telling you what Lai Mohammed said in Washington. Lai Mohammed said, INEC, as the results were coming in, INEC deliberately sabotaged it, stopped it. And their excuse was that there were cyber attacks against the INEC portal, which was found out to be a lie, because the Amazon Web Services that provided cover protection for the backbone of Independent National Electoral Commission said there were no attacks, because if there were attacks, it would have been reported, and and Amazon Web Services would have carried it. They would have carried a report on it. It would have made international headline, because Amazon website is highly reputed because of its capacity to provide protection for international organizations, including governments around the world. So they will not like their image to be tarnished, that they were unable to protect server of election in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. So nothing like that happened. And what Lai Mohammed has said also was a confirmation that actually nothing happened. Because if there was cyber attack, the reason Nigeria spent millions of dollars to hire Amazon Web Services to provide protection for the INEC website or the INEC backbone, the server of INEC, was because they don't want anything external influence to attack the result. And if that were even the case, supposing there were a successful attack on the website of INEC or on the IReV of INEC, INEC could have reported it to Amazon. And in fact, Amazon should have paid damages to Nigeria, because it would have been that it failed in its responsibility of ensuring transparency in that election and ensuring the protection of the facility that INEC used in carrying out that election, which is ensuring that there is transmission of the results from the BVAS to the IReV. So INEC lied, and Amazon Web Services confirmed it by not publishing anywhere that INEC website or INEC portal was compromised. It was not compromised. Now, this is what Lai Mohammed said was the reason, and I'm quoting Lai Mohammed now. So you can go and read the report of Lai Mohammed. Now, Lai Mohammed said that INEC's decision to withhold the upload was because of a suspected cyber attack. And I quote, INEC, suspecting cyber attack, withheld the uploading of the results in order to preserve the integrity of the data, he said. Now, this Lai Mohammed's claim was, however, different from what INEC told Nigerians a day after the February 25 election. Because after the election, Nigerians were angry about the fact that INEC betrayed them, because INEC had insisted on the electronic transmission of this result. INEC had insisted that it will use this electronic transmission of result as a part of the collection of result process. And INEC vowed that he will never do manual collection of result. But at the end of the day, INEC went back on his vomit. And when he get to the tribunal, he was now claiming that he can use any means that he like to collect a result. But that was not what Festus Okoye told Nigerians ahead of the election. Festus Okoye claimed that it is compulsory, it is mandatory on them to use the electronic transmission of result. But that's all part of the failure of INEC to do the needful on the election day. Now, the commission had told Nigerians that its failure to upload the result was due to technical glitches and not any form of sabotage or cyber attack, you can see that INEC itself agreed that there was no sabotage. They said there were no sabotage. But they didn't reckon with Lai Mohammed opening the Anyasha abroad, as they used to talk in local parlance. Because while in Washington, Lai Mohammed revealed the real thing that happened. Now let us look at what the INEC said about the glitches after the February 25 election. On February 26, this is what INEC said. It said, consequently, the Commission wishes to assure Nigerians that the challenges are not due to any intrusion or sabotage of our systems, and that the IReV remains well secured. INEC was being careful here because they know that if they claim that they were sabotaged, there were technical ways to find out if they were sabotaged. If there were cyber attack, it would have been easily found out. So they were able to be careful in saying that there was no sabotage. But when Lai Mohammed was in the US, in Washington, D.C., he said it was sabotage that made INEC to stop the flow of the transmission of the presidential election result. It therefore means it was INEC that stopped the transmission of the result and not technical glitches. And when they stopped it, that was when many alleged that the election result, presidential election result, was manipulated. Now, as you all recall, the failure of INEC to upload the result of this election, of that election, in real time, as he promised Nigeria, was one of the reasons why the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, challenged the outcome of that election, in which Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the APC, was declared a winner. Now, Lai Mohammed gave the government's position in Washington, D.C., United States, during his official engagement with some international media organizations. Now, the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the minister was in Washington to engage with international media organizations and think tank on the then just concluded 2023 polls. It also reports that the number that the minister had so far engaged respectively with the Washington Post, Voice of America, Associated Press, and Foreign Magazine. Now, as we all know, INEC came under fire because of his inability to upload the election result immediately to the IReV during the presidential election and the National Assembly election that was held on February 25. Now, this video is just for you to know the truth, the fact that this report that INEC released is just to whitewash what happened. Lai Mohammed, speaking for Buhari administration, indeed have told us the real thing, that they deliberately stopped the transmission of the presidential election results based on cyber attack that never existed. That is the true story of what happened on February 25, 2023, the day that democracy was raped in Nigeria. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you will be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.